Hi, good day everyone. I'm Simon Dawson, Senior Lecturer at Cardiff Metropolitan University. Welcome to my short interviews with industry specialists where I ask how they got into their field of work, their essential skills that they use on a daily basis, and any advice they can offer for students during their study and also when they're entering the food industry. Today I'm joined by Becky Shaw, a seasoning and development consultant. Becky, welcome and thank you for talking to me.
Hi Simon, thanks for inviting me.
Fantastic. So first of all, could you just explain a little bit about what a seasoning and development consultant does, please?
Yeah, certainly. I primarily develop seasonings, dry seasoning blends for all types of foods, ranging from marinades on meats, added value seasonings into cheese and different types of food, rice, and then onto snack seasonings, which obviously go onto the outside of snacks.
Oh, wow. So how did you get into this line of work then? Because obviously you wouldn't have started as a consultant.
No, I always, my plan was to become a home economics teacher at secondary school. And I did A-level, it wasn't home economics, it was food science, nutrition and health, I believe it was called at the time. And my teacher persuaded me to go down the route of doing a qualification in food science or nutrition first, and then do a PGCE. So I did that, and I did 6 months in industry, and I ended up in the animal feed flavour section of Lucas Ingredients, who were owned by Dalgety. And I just saw the big wide world of flavours. So when I graduated after that, there was a job going back at the company, and yeah, I went into the flavour industry.
Wow. So now as a consultant, you work for yourself now, I take it?
Yes, I've worked for sort of 25 years with the likes of Unilever, Best Foods, Kerry, and then my last 10.5 years with a smaller seasoning company. And then I got to the point where I thought it was now or never, and sort of go it alone and become self-employed and become a consultant.
Wow. So within this current line of work, what do you find are the greatest challenges then?
I think my greatest challenges at the moment are really navigating my way out of COVID-19. As a self-employed person, I did lose some work because the project was pulled. It was very blue sky, so I lost some work. So, but I've had plenty to sort of get on with. I've had other clients that are still doing development, so that's my biggest challenge. And I think one of the biggest challenge of going self-employed is when you work in development, you're always in a team. So you've always got somebody to ask, someone to taste something for you if you're doubting something. So I've very quickly trained my children in sensory analysis, and they are now my tasters. My son actually is a super taster.
Wow.
I think he's got better taste buds than me. I hate to say.
So you're holding them to get into the food industry as well now then?
They have no interest whatsoever in following my footsteps. So no. I would love
just
them to.
tasting the food.
They just like eating, yeah.
Great. So what kind of essential skills then do you use on a regular basis that help with this job?
I would say social skills, especially going self-employed. I think just honing in on your craft. That's what I would say, especially with your taste buds, because it comes with practice. You definitely train your taste buds. So over the years, you just learn how to pick notes up, and it's just, yeah, learning that craft. So whatever job you go into, it's honing your skill. That's what I would say is a massive thing to concentrate on.
I see. So would you ever go back then working for one company again, or do you prefer being your own boss?
I love being self-employed. I love the freedom. It's only been just under 2 years, and I've had such an array of different projects that I work on that I maybe wouldn't have had that opportunity working for just one company. So in answer to your question, absolutely not.
I mean, do you do much travelling with the position?
I have done. Where I've been involved in a company where they haven't necessarily got a development department, but they're looking to go into development, I've been included in their team days and their development days.
Mm-hmm.
And I've a little bit of traveling, but I've also been able to do quite a lot of work from home, a lab environment, and be able to send stuff out via a pigeon post.
All right, oh, fantastic. So going to our, looking at our students and graduates and stuff, what kind of top tips would you recommend, them putting on their CV or putting in their cover letter in order to get their first interview?
I would always say it's really good to show a little bit of knowledge for the company you're applying to and the area of the industry. But I think to show an enthusiasm and a passion for the food industry, you're generally going to be joining a team, so show that you're a team player. And in an interview situation, just be natural and be friendly and but very driven. The food industry is such a massive, interesting industry. The world's your oyster. So I would say be yourself, show drive, show enthusiasm, and be natural, be yourself.
Fantastic. Well, Becky, it's been great talking to you today. I think you've given some really good advice here for those wanting to go into the industry, and also those that are wanting to then move from working for a company and becoming self-employed as well. So thank you. Take care, and I hope to talk to you again soon.
Thank you, Simon. Thanks.